Good evening, everyone. And it is one-shot qualifying, so really, it's hard to pick up on anyone at the moment because of it is one shot. Every time I switch to something, it moves. I can't actually determine who gets. At the moment, Doctor is in P1, Small Girl P2, Jedi Gamer in P2 now. So it's all coming down to the final corner here. Who will be on pole? Is it going to be the Doctor? It is going to be the Doctor on pole. Home in second comes Jedi Gamer. Hell of a difference between pole and that. 5/10 the difference there. And yeah. So that was a quick qualifying there. Right, so just on a downfield at the moment. Right. Just turn this off a minute. Just playing in the background. Right, I'll be back in 2 secs. So what have I missed? Oh, fucking restart again. Oh. Hello, Crossy. How you doing, mate? Are you, are you not racing tonight, then, Crossy? Or are you not in this league? Oh, no, you are racing. How's it going, Rich? Yeah. And no bloody restart. What's the restart for it? Huh? Oh, I don't know. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake, man. It's every week, man. Uh, every week somebody's doing that. It does my fucking head in. So why is it taking so long to do this again, then? Because if they're doing one shot again, right? Everyone should just get in the lobby, go again. Straight away. It's fucking does your head in. Every bloody week. There should be penalties for it if severe ones if they keep doing it. Does it? Yeah. Yeah, it makes no sense being called for. Yes, I know. I altered that stream name about 4 times now because I spelt Dhabi wrong, and then twice. And now I've had to go back and do the tier 5, whatever it is. I don't know. Channel 5. No, we're on Channel 4. I said that we should be on Channel 5, but they decided to put Tier 5 on Channel 4. So it's confusing that way, I know. But, you know, I've mentioned it to him, but they didn't want to change it. So oh well, we're gonna go again now, and one shot quality. I do like a bit of one shot quality every now and again. kind of puts pressure on, like. Matty's left the session. See, that's what happens when you have to do all this again. Problems happen. And, yeah. I'll see if I can invite him, but I can't invite anyone until I get in the game. I think I got Matty added. Yep, Matty's back in, so thankfully, yeah, he can hopefully do a lap, but it probably won't be likely because he's just only got back in and they've started, so it'll be a case. I just hope he can get his setup on. That'll be the problem. If he can't get his setup on, that'll be a nightmare. But yeah. Oh well, Doctor got pole again. Unbelievable. Luke, second place. Ryan. Julie Lewis, Jedi Gamer. Let's have a quick look down the order. Quite a few missed out there. Something is another one that you'd be gutted about. He did manage to get a time in there, mate. So, well done to him. Just seeing who's on tonight. Just waiting for it to get underway here. 100% here tonight, so it's going to be a long one in terms of for the drivers, but hopefully, yeah, it should be some interesting racing out there tonight. And Grand Prix was on today. I didn't bother watching it, and I've got Sky F1. Wasn't interested in it at all. It was like Netherlands, never a good track normally. Just had no interest in it. I don't know who ready up, Ryan. Obviously, because I'm on comms, I can't actually see. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Everyone ready up. Really does. Not bad, P20. Well, at least it's not P22. Right, here we go. Green lights. The formation lap. Ooh. Some interesting tyre selections there. Couple of guys on softs. A few starting on the hards. And majority on the mediums. So yeah. Should be interesting. Yeah, so let's gonna run through the order here. Oh, and a spinner there. Audi. Oh, and it's caused disqualification for those two. Blinky and Danby, who are in P21 and P22. Benjamin in P20. Bob in P19. Kobe in P18. Pinky Penguin in 17. Matty Boy in P16. P15 for Richard. P14 for Crosby. Mido in 13. Ryan in 12. Locker in 11. And Cyborg in 10. Both hopefully ever coming together there. Button in 9th. Sportgirl in 8th. Romanzi in 7th. Mantes in 6th. Jedi Gamer in 5th. Joe Lewis in 4th. Ryan in 3rd. Luke in 2nd. And I'm the Doctor in P1. So here we go. Right, we've got the green flags, and it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go, 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 go. And it's a good start there from the doctor, but actually, it's a good start there from Joe Lewis. He's made a spot up over Ryan into turn 1. They're going side by side into the S's up the hill. They're still going side by side. And have we got a safety car already? It's in low grip mode. Oh my god. I can't see no points together. I cannot see anything. I think it's a virtual. Yeah, it's a virtual, I think. Yes, I don't know what it was caused for, but I can't see no major crashes or anything. Right. And Crossy is into the pits. New front wing. Oh, action going off there. Matty has come back at locker. And Bob there as well for that poor qualifying. And found himself quite far down the field. And he's trying to make his way up. Small girl. And it looks like Cyborg in this little group here at the front. And then you got the big Ryan is kept with the top three. I mean, he's still 1.5 odd behind, but he's still in contention with the top three. You see small girl there get a penalty. He'll be frustrated with that one. Just noticed now Luke has got the lead. And but the doctor, I think they're both going to swap positions here. Neither of them can sort of get away. And yes, not do anything silly, really. As you see down, Bob has got past locker. Ryan's into the pits. Onto the hards, is it? Oh no. He's gone for another set of mediums. Strange. The two Alpines at the back. Quite a bit way down at the back. But the leaders, I'd say the top three. Jedi, 2 seconds down the road. But the field hasn't spread out as much as I thought it would. Everyone's still very much, you know, oh no! Jedi spun! Matty C and Richard having a bit of a battle down there in the final points playing positions. Matty all over the gearbox of Richard at the moment. I think it goes down to 15 actually. Like I say, people down here still got chances, you know. Benjamin down here in 18th. Still sneak a point, maybe later on if there's a few retirements. You never know. All these guys down here, like I say, I mean, you may as well just keep going because it can change at a drop of a hat, as they say. It looks like the Red Bulls are fighting Jedi and Walker. And Jedi gets back ahead of Walker there. Walker on a different set of tyres compared to Jedi. So I think Jedi has got the slightly faster tyres at the moment, the mediums. So it might be wise, like I say, for the team, as they say, to let him go. I see Buttons finally got past. And in some open track there, Omazi picks up a penalty. On to lap 12 now. So a long way to go. In this race, but I'm going to be stretched to try and keep talking throughout the rest of this race, but I'm not a big fan of commentary when you're doing a 100% race on your own. But like I say, I'm here tonight for my sins. You see Button there. It's right on the gearbox now of Ryan, who was looking pretty in third place, but I think those medium tyres are starting to go off, and Button on the hards is starting to feel good. It's going to be an easy pass for Button. Definitely feeling those tyres now. We haven't really focused on the lead really, but at the moment in the lead, I think Doctor has made his move because he has really put the foot down. And he is pulling away now from Luke. He managed to break that 1 second gap. Luke's trying to fight back and get it back into it. Yeah. He's definitely make a move. Doctor has now. The question is, can Luke respond? Oh no! A virtual safety car. This is perfect timing though for the leaders. Cheap pit stop, yeah? Right by the pit stop. And Luke has decided to do that cheap pit stop. So too is Ryan. I remember I was leading a race a while back in Abu Dhabi, and I managed to get the cheap pit stop with the virtual, and it was perfect for me. Could this really? I'm surprised the doctor didn't pit. I really am. Because Luke has definitely made at least, he's going to be on fresh tyres compared to the doctor, and he's only 3 spots down from the lead. He's going to be absolutely flying on those hards, and I think that could actually have won him this race. And back in the way, because the undercut is massive around here. It is massive. And the doctor will be thinking, what do I do now? And the thing is, Luke has got a nice bit of open track ahead of him. 3 seconds the gap. If he can really get the hammer down, get past something pretty sharpish, he could effectively almost get a pit stop window over the doctor. But Luke really has to put the foot down. Absolutely has to put the foot down. Take full advantage of that virtual safety car. On Crossies, call it a day. I mean, if I was a doctor now, I'd be thinking, do I pit? And are we staying out? Let's see where Luke is now. Let's have a look. 2 leader now. Luke is only 13.8 seconds behind. A pit stop around here will probably be about 25 seconds, I'd say. I'll tell you, if he gets that under 10 seconds, by the time the doctor pits, that's a huge gap for the doctor to make up on fresh tyres. Tell you one thing, Button also in contention. He paid under the virtual, but he is stuck behind a bit of traffic at the moment. The only thing that Doctor will have in his favour is a tyre offset, unless he decides to switch to a one stop. And go along. And we've still got 40 laps to go at this race. And Luke now has got traffic, but like I say, fresh tyres. I think Bob will probably not fight this too hard. Yeah. I think Bob really couldn't do much there. The doctor is into the pits. So So let's have a quick look at where he is in relative to the doctor is 10 seconds behind Luke on 4 lap older tyre, younger tyres. So that is a big gap, 10 seconds, but like I say, can be made up. But his one problem will be is that Button has jumped him as well, who is on fresh tyres as well, only 4 lap older tyres, and he's going to hold him up. He'll get past Bob fairly easy, but Button may be the cog in the wheel. As Jedi comes into the pits. Further down the field, we got Richard not doing too badly in P9. Mantes there fighting with his McLaren teammate, Peony Penguin. Right, Button under huge pressure now. Button flashing. But like I said, Button's not got that older tyres. So I think he could be under pressure here. Button's holding the inside line. And not giving it up easy, like see what I was trying to say. Not making it easy. And Luke has finally got past. And Doctor. And that's quite a bit of a moment there because knocked off. Are we under? Yellow flag. I was wondering why we were going so slow. Have we got a safety car, have we? And Luke, no! Got himself a penalty. He was going so well for him. It's a, what is it, virtual or full? Can't see the safety car. Oh, it's a virtual. Yeah, but that penalty there for Luke really hurt him. He was sitting free, really. And the fact that he had his teammate holding up the Doctor, and but now it's going to be very hard to get a victory here today now, unless the Doctor gets a penalty as well. But the Doctor, at the moment, has not been able to get past Button. In fact, Button has actually pulled away. So I was saying to you earlier, Button's not going to be an easy person to get past. He is on pace with the leaders. He is like top 5 pace. As you can see, like, they're all very similar pace. I mean, Doctor has brought it back a bit now. He's had to use a bit of a battery there to do that. But I say, Button is not going to be too easy to get past. Although he has got a nice exit there this time, the Doctor. He still, though, can't seem to get that drive, but coming into here, he's gone a little bit deep there. Cost him a little bit on the exit there, and like I say, no battery to work with, and no chance of the overtake. That's what I say. Right, so look down the field now. Matty and Richard still fighting for 13th and 12th. Matty got past there, has he? Still going side by side. Cyborg and Mido fighting for the final point, I think. Still not up to halfway yet. Got a nice bit of battery here now. Can he go for it? Cyborg. Yes, he can. That's a nice move by him. Up into the 15th. See, all the way back down there is Blinky. Still going along. And Peony and Danby. You can see the leaders back there in Danby's mirror. All he needs is some people to retire, and then he'll be in the points, Danby. Right, who are we going to focus on now for a bit? Kobe, who's lost his front wing there. Well, the game's taken away from him. I think he has got a front wing. And Ryan Milo. Melon, I should say. See, the doctor has finally got past Button. Well, the two Red Bulls seem to be fighting each other throughout this race. Jedi and Lorca. And Mantis in a bit of a no man's land at the moment. Doctor closing in on his the leader now. The gap now 5 seconds. He has got the fresher tyres, and yeah, Luke will be a sitting duck when he comes up to him a bit. But like I say, this race is far from over if the doctor picks up the penalty. Let's have a look. He's got 2 warnings, so he's not far from penalty himself. So it still could be very much on here. And Button is not secured 3rd place at the moment because old Manzi is... Oh, he's got a penalty, so... Small Girl and Ryan. Ooh. Making contact. Just notice though, Button has not dropped off too far from the doctor. Well, it looks like the teammates are going to be starting to fight now because Jedi is now starting to close in on his teammate. And it was about a 2-second gap. Now it's down to about 1.4. Can he get up to his teammate and put Locker under pressure? And I know Locker does not like pressure. Matty C sort of dropped away from Richard. He did look to seem to have the pace of a Richard, but has not managed to get past, which I think has had him suffering really with the extra tyre wear from sitting behind a car for so long. Further down the field we got Cyborg and Ryan fighting for 15th and 14th. Mido is still on lap 26 tyres. Fair dues to him. Blinky down in 17th, and Penguin 18th. Danby, who is now getting lapped by the leaders. That's always a nightmare for you when you're getting lapped, because you're trying to race your race and then you're trying to get out of the way, and then the worst time is when you put on fresh tyres and you've been lapped. And you come up to lap cars and you want to try and unlap yourself. And yeah, it's not good, but you know, Dan Pete is, I don't know him very well, but he may be new to the game. He'll get there if he is new to the game. It all takes practice and patience. Well, up front, 4 seconds to gap the doctor. He is creeping it down slowly. Button still in range, but just about creeping out of that range now. Old Manzi has broken away from the other group. Ryan, who at the beginning of the race looked on pace with the leaders and then dropped away. My throat is so dry. I'm talking constantly. Ugh. I tell you what, you really do put in a shift on comms when you do 100%, not only the drivers who put the shift in. Oh, an overtake going there at the back of the field. Almost there by the McLaren on Pinky. Is he going to try here? We're talking of battles. That Red Bull battle is started, and Jedi now is in that 1 second window. I have noticed something that Mantis has been put into tier 2 in my league, and I think that's going to have to be looked at because he's on pace with like the top half of this division, who are some of the tier 1 drivers in my league. So, yeah. Mantis will not be racing in tier 2. Right, so on to lap 33 now, and that gap is around about 3 seconds now. interestingly, the 3 seconds that he needs to win this race. But it could all come down to a penalty. Who decides this race? The doctor is on 2 warnings, so it only takes one little slip here for him to lose out. So I imagine that they are going for another stop. Probably onto the hards again. You see one of the Alpines there, it's back markers, just trying to get out of the way. Oh, what else? Good job. Ghosting is on. Dhabi still going. I say anything can happen in this race. A few more retirements for Dhabi, and he can be in the points. So, yeah, as my voice is starting to go. Hello, clever pizza. How you doing, mate? Lap 35. So what have we got? 15, 23 more laps to go. So can the doctor win here today? Because he has got that. Hasn't got a penalty yet. Button. Just a little bit further back. Dhabi gets a 3 second down there in P19. And Dhabi has decided to call it a day. In the pits. So that's unfortunate. But I can understand if you were a lap down, maybe. But like I say, if there's a few more retirements and stuff like that, you could still get a point here and there, you know? Never know. Right, Jedi and Locker still fighting for that 10th and 11th. Locker. Jedi's still not been able to get past. does seem a lot harder to overtake on Abu Dhabi with the new cars on around Abu Dhabi, I think. There's been very few overtakes. I think the battery is not giving that boost that they need on those straights. On the old game, you could burn the battery, ERS, all those straights, and you get past. But and you see, Locker's got past him now. Jedi fooled Locker there into turn 1, but Locker's going to come back at him. Ooh, that was at last minute. The Red Bulls almost took each other out there. Yeah, that was opportunist by Jedi, got the move done, but then we'll see. Got to the back straight and then lost out. So it seems like Jedi does not have the straight line speed of Blocker. But it's the only real action that will be going on at the moment. Although saying that, we have got action for the lead now. Finally, the leaders are fighting each other. Tell you what Luke needs to do. Oh, and the cut by the Doctor. He's going for the undercut this time. Oh, I think that might actually work in Luke's favour. Because, hear me out, yeah. Right. He's going to have the fresher tyres at the very end of the race, right? And he'll be charging after the Doctor now. And he'll have the fresher tyres. And if he can get past the Doctor with fresher tyres, he can build that 3-second gap. So, if I was him, I'd stay out now for a good 3-4 laps. So you get a nice bit of fresh tyres compared to the Doctor. That's where I do it anyway. Because that's the only way I could see Luke winning this. I know, but he's going to go in. Yeah, look, the Doctor will come out ahead of him. Should do. He had a nice bit of open track to attack into. And, yeah, he purples the third sector, so, yeah. Yeah, they come out basically together. He's got 1 lap older tyres. The Doctor. He only just got out ahead. But they'll be pretty much fighting out until the end. The doctor. Like I say. A button. He's in that window now. Yeah. Going to have the fresh tyres compared to the leaders. I think the doctor may have pitted at the wrong time. He's pitted ahead of everyone else. So he's going to be the one in the second half of the race who's going to beat the older tyres. Yeah, Button's in. Old man is in. Ooh, Jedi's come out in a bit of traffic there, hasn't he? Right behind Richard. That's going to hamper him. Oh! Richard, not going to be an easy person to get by, and he has made it difficult for Jedi. Matty C trying to get past Ryan here. On to lap 42 now. 16 to go. Ryan up front. Now, this will be interesting. The safety car comes out now for Ryan. He's in, you know, easy street. It'll be perfect for him. Take the set of mediums to the end. I'm surprised Doctor has not got another penalty. Got a penalty, sorry. He said there's 2 warnings, so he must be extra careful. He's still fighting with Luke here. That's what Luke needs to do. Put the Doctor under pressure. Make him make mistakes. Different lines, so forth. You're going side by side there, but you still can't get the move done there, Luke. Oh, and they touch. We've been having an absolutely titanic battle throughout this race, really. Different strategies, penalties, so forth. Virtual safety cars, and yeah. And the two of them are still only separated by less than half a tenth. Noticed. Just noticed it. They're not even touching the brake. Hardly. Into corners. It seems as though they're like literally drifting into the corner. From like way back. I mean, I remember that trail braking, it used to be a thing on the old 2019 game, I believe. 2020 game. But this seems like drift braking. Just drift into the corner and you just don't even touch the brake hardly. Oh, and there's contact again between the two of them. Just noticed, so Ryan still hasn't pit. But I noticed that Baton has. Baton is going to the end now on those mediums. Very rarely get a safety car around Abu Dhabi. So many runoffs and so forth that it's a very rare occurrence. I bet Luke, though, will be absolutely kicking himself if he loses this race through a penalty. Oh, dear, dear. I need a drink. Pardon me. 11 laps to go. Yeah, these new cars around Abu Dhabi have made it so hard for overtakes, I feel. Definitely. I think Button is bang on for P3 here. I think with the penalty that old man's carrying, I think Button will get the Bob. It's sat on the gearbox of old man's for quite a bit now, and he's still hasn't managed to get past. He's on a penalty as well. Ryan, who's just pitted, will charge up to these guys in the last few laps. May have an outside shout of a podium, as he's not on a penalty. But he's probably looking at about P4. If he can close that gap down with about 10 laps to go. It'd be an interesting one to look out for, I feel. Ryan make the move, yeah? Oh, very late on the brakes there. But you got the move done on Matty. Matty's coming back. Have I enjoyed the race? It's not been a bad one, but I wouldn't say it's been up there, I'd say, with my top watches, but due to the fact that not been a lot of overtakes and stuff because of the new rules and new cars and stuff, but the ones that have been okay. We're just hoping that Oh no, Luke's got another penalty. I think that's due to the back markers more than anything. And well, that is pretty much it for the race win now. I think the doctor now. Oh, there's a spin at the back. It's an Alpine of Meadow. It's not caused anything, a virtual or a safety car. But that is it, pretty much it for the race win now. And Meadow is retired. I think in the pits, is it? Or is it a caution in sector 1? We may have crashed. I don't know. Might have been in the pits. We were talking about Ryan possibly getting P4. He's down to 7 seconds now. And I was thinking to myself that he'd have to get right on the gearbox of them to get a point P4. I was just thinking, no, he doesn't actually have to do that, because Bob and old Manzi, who are swapping places at the moment, have got penalties. 3 seconds. And the more that they fight between each other, I mean, can we leave it on the penalties now, because there's no one's going to pit now. With 6 laps to go. So if he can find 4 seconds or so. I actually will put on that because we need to know the tyres. He has got 6 lap younger tyres than them. So he really needs to put the hammer down now, Ryan. And he needs Bob and old Manzi to keep fighting like they are, so that they lose the P4 and 5. But at the moment, Ryan's not closing that gap as fast as he needs to, with 5 laps to go. It's around about 7 seconds now. He got it down to about 6.8 now, so he's lost a bit there. So old Manzi and Bob maybe have the measure of him. But up front, I think the race is done. The Doctor will get the victory here today, barring any kind of don't want to say that because it's a commentator's curse. I don't know where Richard was going there, what kind of line that was, but Cyborg has got past him. Blinky, P16. 16 the points, I think. I mean, looking at it, Button is 12 seconds down the road. He's 6 seconds from penalty, Luke Scott, but key thing is Button's on mediums and Luke is on hards, and the hards will probably be the better tyre now. Oh, and Cyborg's out in sector 2. A caution. Be too late now, probably for a safety car. Okay, see him there in the wall. Definitely in the wall. Well, 3 laps to go. Thank fuck. To say I'm out of words, it's an understatement. Like I say, 100% is a long one for a commentate. It's like, oh, 100%. Kind of see who's really in action is Old Manzi and Bob, really. They're fighting for this. Ryan is dropped off, surprisingly. Not been able to close that gap. Well, 3 laps, and we're done. Old Manzi sitting behind Bob at the moment. He'd be desperate to get that P4 off of Bob. They'll probably be in the party together. Oh, Matty C. And Richard are fighting again. And Matty C still stuck behind Richard. He's on 19 lap old mediums. Those tyres must be about to burst, and you can see how much he's struggling on them. But they've stopped that on the penultimate lap here. going to come home to get the victory here today. Luke's brought him all the way to the checkered flag, but fell short by a couple of penalties and just not been able to get past. And interestingly, Button now is struggling. What's happened to Button? Button's really struggling on this last lap. Something is really putting him under pressure. Button seemed to be in a secure P3. There's contact between them, and Button is going to have to sort of let him through. But he has got no penalties, Button, so he will get third place, barring some kind of a miracle. And they're going 3 wide almost here, but they're too far ahead. But the 3 of these guys all fighting as, because he was fighting there, something has lost the place to Old Man Z. I'm trying to focus on the there, but we're going to focus on this because the doctor is going around the final corner and he's going to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and Button is just about going to hold on the P3 because he's got no penalties, but the fighting at the end there between him and Old Manzi and Bob will be disappointed because he was in P4, but because he went for the third place, it cost him P4. We throw it down the field. Cars still going round. And that's been your Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The doctor comes home to win from Luke. Bob gets driver of the day. I'd probably give him that. Where he started. P19. Yeah, I'd say from where he was, you probably got to give it to him. On my throat is completely sore after that. But yeah, that's been your Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for Tier 5 TTRL. On to next week. Obviously you got realistic leagues in Wednesday, so yeah, tune in for that. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Just a quick look at there. P18 to P8. That's not too bad. It's a tough one though, 100%, but got there in the end. But like I say, thank you very much for everyone for tuning in tonight, and yeah, we'll hope to see you next week. And yeah, good night.